ask you both of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Are we live, sir? Are we live? Okay, let me introduce and let's begin the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody. How are we all doing? Hey. I can't hear you up there, Evans Nana. How are we doing? Evans, are you okay? Look at Evans, there he is. Have you recovered from yesterday? He's all right. Just don't hit the camera over. Guys, welcome. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. I'm going to hand you over to Magnus and Loz now, who are on the live stream. Once they do a couple of minutes of introduction, we will get underway with our Super Yoke into farmers. Best of luck to all of our competitors. Thank you very much to all of our swimmers who are very understanding. Thank you for being very careful around the cameras. We appreciate it. Yeah, let's have a great day. May the best man win. On we go.
Thank you, Mr. Bryce. Okay, guys, we are here for day 2 of the Magnusson Classic. Magnus, great day yesterday. Mateusz Kieliszkowski here for the first time, and he is in the lead, taking 2 wins. We had 2 world records as well yesterday. Are you pleased with how day 1 went?
I'm really pleased with how it went. Mateusz is still not pleased with his performance. I don't know. He's a perfectionist, but no, it's a great start for him, and this is a good test for him coming out of the injury.
Oh, definitely. Today we are starting off with the Super Yoke into these nasty-looking farmers' walks. They're more like stone walk than an actual farmers' walk. Really tough event on the sea. The wind's starting to pick up, but it feels a little bit warmer than yesterday.
Oh, it's definitely warmer than yesterday. Yes, we got a 380-kilo Super Yoke that they got to carry 20 meters. Then we got these farmers actually in the sand for 17 meters.
So in the sand, just to make it harder once again. I'm surprised you didn't put them in the water. After that, we have the Sandbag Toss. Is that correct?
Sandbag Toss is next, and that's going to be head-to-head. And we'll end with a stone medley.
So 3 events today. Just very quickly, we'll go through the top 3 at the moment. We've got Mateusz Kieliszkowski. He's in first place with 42 points. Tristan Hoth is in second place on 37.5. And Andrew Burton is in third place with 36.5 points. Lots to fight for today. All these guys, you know, the scores can change many times, but we're going to get started with event number 4, event 1 of day number 2, the Super Yoke into the Farmer's Walk.
First athlete to go, Nika Lakhachis from Georgia.
The big young Georgian is our first athlete. So 380-kilo yoke. And how heavy are the farmers?
One is 138. The other one is 142.
We can't even have even balance, although that's not going to make a huge difference in terms of the difference. It's really, I've seen these farmers before and they do catch a lot of people out. Very awkward. They're very big. They knock onto the legs. Grip opens up a bit. I think that grip strength that we maybe saw from Andrew Burton yesterday could be very beneficial on this one.
Oh, yeah. These are also quite short. So if you try to take too long of a steps, it can actually catch your leg.
So our first athlete is out there and ready. Nicholas Letidze from Georgia, 20 years old, moving really well with this 380-kilo yoke. No problem at all. Always tough to go first, but he's just got to set the pace. No mistakes. Just coming at the finish line there, gets across. Now he needs to sprint down. And this is where the real points are won on this event. These farmers, very tough. Young man looks like he's going well. This is good, Magnus.
He's looking good with them, yeah, absolutely.
Come on, Nico. All the way across. Yes, we have a finisher straight away. That's a good run there. I was expecting this to be a tough one, and our first athlete out finishes no problem.
He did really well. You know, these farmers guys have not really walked that far with them. We had him at the Sheep's Pen, where we had the Húsafellstone, And nobody's ever made a full revolution, if I remember right.
So great result there from the young man from Georgia.
Next athlete will be Evans Nana. He comes from Ghana.
Evans notoriously really enjoys these type of events, farmers and yoke type events. His bread and butter. He wants to make up some points for yesterday. Disappointed with how he did in the Husafell carry. He was talking to me last night. He was really upset with that. But you just got to put those bad results out the way and move on to the next one. And this could be a good performance. It's a strong event for him. He just needs to get himself focused.
Well, he showed how strong he is. He's really strong. You know, yeah, I understand he's disappointed on the Husafell, but he's first time lifting it, trying to lift it, and he just went the wrong way about it.
Yeah, I mean, you've had disappointment with that stone before, like you say. But as an athlete, you do need to be able to block out that disappointment and just move on to the next event. And 9 events in this contest, there's lots to fight for.
Well, the good thing is with so many events, you can make a mistake and still make up for it in other events.
Absolutely. So, Evans Nana just checking his farmers. Hope he remembers that he's got to start on the yoke. He's being a perfectionist now, making sure it's exactly how he wants it.
He's acting like a star now.
He's been watching you too much.
He's getting there.
Okay, so it looks like Evans Nana is ready.
This amazing super yoke is made by Richard Looney in Ireland. Monster strong equipment. Also, the logs you will see on the last event. So he's really a craftsman.
I got to see the logs in your gym when we came in the first night, and they are beautiful bits of kit. That yoke looks beautiful. He's our second athlete. Yoke into Farmer's Walk, Evans Nana. Oh, he's not happy with the height, so he's just getting that adjusted.
He changed his mind.
He wants it all to be perfect. This is a good event, and he'll want to pick up big points. You know, he'll be disappointed if he's not at least top 3 on this. Yoke is moving well. He's very solid. Fast feet. He's got good stability across the back. No, he hasn't finished it. He missed it. Did not go across the line. Needs to really make sure he picks up the speed now. So a big mistake there, but he is on to the farmers. How does he cope with these awkward, wide rocks? Moving. Unsteady. He's trying to go too fast now with that mistake. It's making him panic a little bit. Come on, Evans, keep going. Let's get across this line. Good grip strength to hold on. And he finishes. Evans there, little mistake on the yoke. But he finishes the course, and that's 2 athletes out of 2 that have finished this.
Yeah, you know, ever so costly mistake there.
Evans, come and chat with us, buddy. What happened there, man? That was, you were moving really, really well. Just dropped the yoke short of the line.
Yeah, I mean, these are mistakes. I get to do better next time.
Picked up well. I mean, it's still a good time. Still hard to finish this, but go and rest up. Keep focused, man. We've got more events to come. You keep working hard. Good stuff.
Thank you, brother.
horrible with this mic. You've got to have it real close to your mouth, and you can see he's dying, and I'm shoving this bushy mic in his mouth. He wasn't too happy with that, but we've got to get it close to make sure you guys can hear us.
A lot of the times, that's the best moment, the best comments you can get when you're out of breath.
You're not thinking straight. You're just saying whatever comes to your mind. Poor guy. I always hated it when I've done a truck pull or something like that, and you get the mic in front of you. You're not thinking at all.
No, it's tough. You know, you want to go and just sit down and breathe or whatever, but a lot of guys want to grab you because this is the moment that you get the best comments a lot of the times.
Absolutely. I'm not sure. Tablet's gone off. Who's next? Four. We don't know who's next, so it's off. Thanks. Yeah, cool.
Next competitor, this is Saris from Latvia.
The first of our Latvians, Didis, and he is getting himself set on this 380 kilo yoke. Whistle goes. He's moving quick. He was a little bit slow on the start, missed the whistle, but he's moving rapidly now. Needs to make sure he gets across that line. Yes, he does. No problem at all. Didis running up to these farmers' walk implements. You can see straight away they're against his legs, but he's controlled. There's a good steady pace. This is nice. Moving really, really well here. Didis Zarins. All the way in one go. He's across the line. Very good.
He just took a dive there as well.
36 seconds I heard there with his time. Is that quick enough for first place? Yes, it is. We get the official signal that he's put himself into first place there.
Yeah, it looked good. It was nice and steady. Didn't do any mistakes. And he made sure he did pass that line.
Fraction of a second, he's gone ahead of Nico from Georgia. And he had a bit of a bad start, Magnus. He wasn't ready for the whistle, but he really made up for it well. Moved very, very quick on the yoke. That was good. Maybe you've made this too easy. That's 3 guys out of 3 that have finished, Maggie.
Well, the thing is, it was supposed to be 20 meters with the farmers as well, but there's a slope there. And I thought that was maybe being too nasty, making them go up the hill in the sand with it. Maybe I should have done it.
Yeah, that starting point, it just gets a quite steep drop suddenly, so you would have had to push them back. But no, 3 out of 3 so far to finish, and 39 seconds is the target to beat. Palmy.
Next athlete, Palmi Guðfinnsson, Iceland.
So we have our tallest athlete out next. The yoke is being pushed to the highest height it will be today.
I think Kilikoski might have it higher.
Think? I don't know. Kilishkovsky will probably go for a lower pickup, have more clearance. Maggie, when you were competing, did you ever do super yoke?
I did one of the first super yokes actually, and that was up in Scotland. We used to have these like oxen wooden things on our shoulders, and have people hanging on each end.
That's cool. I think I remember watching you do the car walk as well at World's Strongest Man.
Yeah. Next for Palme Guðfinnsson, Iceland.
So Palme getting himself set under the yoke. Whistle goes, and he's off. Steady. Tall athlete, Palme. He's moving well. Not quite as fast as the other athletes, but he's steady. He's not made any mistakes yet. If he can get all the way across. Oh, just goes down short of the finish line. Come on, Palme. Keep going. There we go. He's across the line.
He's jogging back. He's not in a hurry.
No. You can really save time sprinting between implements, can't you? That kind of transition between, you can save yourself 3-4 seconds sometimes. That was a slow, gentle jog by Palme there. But he's onto the farmers.
Not doing. Looks all right with those.
Going well. Come on, Palme. It's a big opportunity for Palme to step up in competition. This has to be the highest level contest he's competed in. And he'll want to finish this event. Come on, Palme. Keep it going. One more effort. Come on, Palme. I think we're going to see our first athlete not to finish. He's absolutely exhausted there. Good effort there by Palme. This is a big step up in level for Palme, right?
Yeah, this is his first major contest. And, you know, he's got a lot of talent. He's really promising. And I think the more shows he does, the better he'll get.
Absolutely. He's got a good frame for strongman. And as he continues to progress and gets more experience, we can see more and more from him in the future. For this weekend, it's all about just building that experience, talking to the other guys, and having fun. I think next up is going to be Latvia's Ivars Šmaukštelis, experienced strongman. He's won many events across the world, and he's coped with many, many different conditions. So he's not put the performance he would want in day one, but he needs to pick up some points today.
So Palme managed to get the farmers 11.5 meters.
11.5 meters for Palme.
You know, I don't know. In England also is like
Someone just saying he looks like a Latvian lumberjack. He does a bit.
Thank you. All right, the second guy is a little bit closer.
A bit worried about Ivars. He's not yawning enough. Doesn't look tired enough.
He's far too awake for him. Normally he's complaining about how tired he is. We haven't heard one complaint yet. It's so interesting. People won't be able to see, but the amount of people that have been swimming in the sea and they're just walking around in their swimming costumes behind us. And then there's the rest of us wrapped up. So Ivars Šmaukštelis looks like he is ready to go. Yoke being set for his height.
Next athlete, Ivars Šmaukštelis, Latvia.
Ivars up quickly. Moving well. Looks nice and steady. Good control of the yoke. You can see it's not moving at all. Nice and smooth. And he's across the line. It's an old man run there by Ivers. That's how we run. Ivers looking rock solid though. Grip strong. Moving well. Come on, Ivers, all the way across. And we have another finisher there in Ivers Schmaukstalis. Looked like a solid time as well. 34:42 is the official time, and I believe that puts Ivers into first place.
Really good pace on that. He kept his. I thought he was going to stumble there with the farmers, but he saved it. And you know, just a little stumble like that can actually cost you. But no, he did good.
Yeah, a little fraction where the legs almost buckled, but he composed himself well. He's such an experienced athlete. And although it wasn't a good first day for him, I expect him to climb up the table today.
Oh, I'm expecting that. You know, it's always tough when you have a bad event or you're not doing as well as you hoped for. Something goes wrong. A little slip here or whatever, it costs you. But, you know, he's a fighter. He never wants to give up. He'll keep, you know, crawling in there and see what he can do.
He's an athlete that's won many, many contests, so he knows how to win, he knows how to compete, and certainly I expect him to climb up the table. Here's a fun athlete coming out now.
Come on, Rongo.
Rongo, remember, you have to go with the front end over the line here and over the line here, okay?
It's going to be interesting to see if he does the haka at some point.
You know, at some point he will. It's gonna come.
But to do that, he's going to have to take his shirt off.
Magnus has banned him from taking his shirt off this week. Maybe after an event, yeah?
Only through the events, you know. You got to wear the sponsor's shirt. Otherwise, if he's not, I might just end up putting a henna tattoo on his chest or something, you know.
Get a caveman tattooed on his chest, right? Absolutely, these sponsors make this competition happen. Anyway, our next athlete out.
So next athlete, Rongo Keane, New Zealand.
Rongo Keane set, and he's up on the yoke. Looking fast. Feet are moving really well. Good control. Keeps this up. This is going to be fast. Come on, Rongo, all the way. Nice run on the super yoke for Rongo Keane. Make sure his grip is set.
Spending some time on taking that grip.
He's got experience of these. He knows how hard these were last time he was here, but he's moving well. Made sure the grip is absolutely rock solid, and he's almost there, all the way across, Rongo. Yes, he's there. Little roly-poly to finish with. Made it look like it was all planned.
41.89.
41.89 there for Rongo Keane.
Don't do that at home. Shit.
Come on, Rongo.
Rongo is such a character.
We made it.
5th place so far there for Rongo.
Hell of a way to finish it, man.
He's a character, all right. You know, he had me coming down to New Zealand earlier this year. We have the Magnus Classic qualifier in conjunction with the New Zealand Strongest Man.
No, for filming.
Yeah, it was a long trip. So I know how long it takes them to get here. But it was a great experience.
He never complains either. He's just so happy all the time, loves to be here, loves to put on a show for the fans watching and for people watching back home. And he's doing very well.
Always positive.
I think Joe's a little more worried.
Remember, he's a former champion as well of this competition. He's a good strongman.
Oh, he is. You know, he shocked us all 2 years ago, coming from New Zealand shirtless and winning the contest.
I have no idea how he competed shirtless in these. I mean, it's not so bad today. Yesterday was freezing, and I remember you saying when he was here, it was rainy as well.
I think it was as cold as it is now, but nothing beats yesterday in the cold. That's the coldest day we've ever had.
Glad you said that, because I've seen the comments from people watching back home saying, you look like you're just chilling out and I'm dying. It's how I felt, but it's been fun. It really has.
I for sure felt it, but I'm a Viking.
He's a Viking. I have Middle Eastern blood running through me. I prefer the hot weather, but it is good to be in Iceland.
The next athlete up is Wesley Derwinski from Canada.
So Canada's Wesley Derwinski. He's moving quick on this yoke. This is looking really, really nice. Nice and smooth. Great foot speed. Great control. Lovely work there through the yoke. And he's actually sprinting to these farmers. That can save time.
He knows how to sprint.
First of our athletes to sprint to the farmers. Wesley is going well. As long as he can hold on to these farmers, this is going to be a blistering time. Come on, Wesley, all the way across the line. Very, very good run there from Wesley Derwinski.
That was good.
33.09.
33.09. And I believe that's first place. Wesley goes into first with that very, very good run there.
Oh, he both on the super yoke and on the farmers. He had a good pace going. And in between the implement, he moved fast as well. That's where you pick up time.
That's where he beat Ivers, because Ivers was slow on the way back. Wesley did not hang about. He sprinted from the yoke all the way to the farmers.
It's the same thing if you're lifting stones or you're loading something with rubber. The time you can pick up is in between the implements. Instead of walking, move as fast as you can.
Little tips there for those of you watching. From 4-time winner of the World's Strongest Man. Should have been 5. Should have been 5. Yeah.
Everybody might be at the same pace lifting things. So if you want to get an edge, move faster with nothing.
Indeed. Be quick in between the implements. Transition well.
So the front end needs to go over the line here.
You can do this if you want. I'll go sit inside.
The line there. Okay? Good luck.
Thank you.
So I think we have another Canadian coming out now. I'm looking at them just in awe.
Guy just comes from being in the cold sea. And he just stops and he's just watching the show, still wet from the sea.
Re-showing, please.
We'll have to get them on camera.
Sorry. I can start under.
Next athlete up, Tyler Sigurdsson from Canada.
Up quick. Yeah, this is good. Moving well on the super yoke. I like how tight he is. Got the hands inside. Bar all the way across from rear delt to rear delt. Not quite as quick as his countryman running back to the farmers. That was a good solid run on the yoke. Come on, Tyler. He's deciding to pick up right at the back of the farmers there. What do you think of his grip there, Magnus? Right at the back of these.
The weird thing is, a lot of people like to do that, hold it in the back. I always liked holding it slightly in front. I felt I had more control of things like that.
He's managed to get the finish there. Over. Yeah, the referee says it's officially over. I think it was about 52.44 there. So he finished. I believe that's the slowest time so far for a finisher. Yeah, I'm with you, Magnus. I never really like to hold at the back of the farmers like that. I prefer either the center or slightly forward. Everyone's different.
You know, some people say when they hold to the back and it's tilting forward, they feel like it pulls them forward. The weight pulls them forward. But
Here we are again, day 2.
a lot of times when I was doing it, we had to take turns. And I felt if you're holding it so the front end will tilt slightly up, I had more control of everything that was going on.
Yeah, I sort of have the same mentality as you on those, but as we said, everyone's different.
Everybody's putting out such good time.
Normally, I'd like to be just centered and have full control. But sometimes with the longer
Usually a good
implements,
event for you?
I'm going forward.
Yoke's a toss-up. I'm usually in the center somewhere, but grip stuff is where I excel.
Okay.
So
Less important. I'd probably just go center on these
better
ones.
go check these stones.
Just to make it harder, so it would really be in your legs when you're working with it.
You just sit there thinking up these disgusting things that you can make these guys suffer with.
You know, it's supposed to be tough.
I feel like I've got less tough as I've got older.
I can tell you this morning I did not feel tough. But as it goes through the day, you know, I feel better.
Good stuff. Good man. Andrew Burton is going to be our next athlete out. Really good day 1 yesterday, standing in 3rd place overall.
Next athlete is Andrew Burton, USA.
And Andrew was very good on the Hercules hold, so I'm expecting him to be good on this, as long as he can be quick. We know he's got the grip strength for these farmers. A lot of people might not have seen too much of Andrew, but he's a very, very solid athlete.
Andrew Burton, USA.
Recently competed well at America's Strongest Man. He's won World's Strongest Firefighter. He's going to be doing OSG very, very soon in a couple of weeks. Every comp he does, he is super consistent. And look at this, he's moving really well on the yoke. Make sure he gets across the line. He does. And he's moving. Now, how can he do on these farmers? Very fast pickup there. No wasting time at all. Come on, Andrew. Keep it going. Across that line. Yes, he does. Let's wait and see the time. Looks solid.
33.36.
33.36.
That was a good time. Not sure on overall. It's got to be up there. Close to top.
I'm gonna go put a coat on.
2nd place for Andrew Burton. That's good. Very good.
He was moving well,
He's
really,
doing your
really
time
well.
when you cross the front with the farmers. The front, yeah.
0.3 seconds behind, we've just been told. Very good.
I saw he kind of paused a little bit when he put it down. He wasn't sure if he had crossed the line or not. Then he like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah, these little fractions can make a difference at the end, but another very good performance from Andrew Burton. Shane Flowers is going to be up next. Shane packing down the sand, making sure everywhere he's going to be putting his feet as solid as possible. How much of a difference does it make carrying these farmers on sand, Magnus?
Actually, this sand is pretty solid. It's kind of frozen underneath and it's pretty solid. So I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah, very different to like soft sand, what we see at maybe World's Strongest Man sometimes for some of these loading events, where their feet are sinking in. This sand is really compact hard. As Magnus said, it's pretty solid underneath where it's frozen, and it's not been too much of an issue.
a little disappointment. I was expecting it to be softer.
Maybe you'll have to do the competition in the summer next time.
Next competitor, Shane Flowers, UK.
Shane was on the podium last year in this contest. Wanted to come back. This is his comeback competition. Up quickly on the Super Yoke. Moving steady. Good, Shane. Come on, keep it going. Shane's across the line. And he's moving fast back to these farmers. Up quickly as well. No time wasted. Straight up. Small, steady steps. Just struggling a bit more on the right-hand side there.
I threw him off a little bit.
Not gone down though, still going. Come on, Shane. Yes. That was good to hold on to him. He looked like he was losing a little bit of stability, but he kept tight, kept going. And in the end, I think it was about 41 seconds.
Yeah, he was struggling there for a while, but kept it together, didn't drop it, and finished it.
I know he's looking forward to the next event, the sandbag throw. Very good thrower is Shane Flowers. Shane is currently in 7th place with that time there. No, you know, as athletes, we're never satisfied. We always want more. But it is his first event back after an injury, and sometimes just settling the nerves and making sure the body functions properly and you don't hurt yourself again, that's a win in that first contest back. And then you start to build that confidence and get better and better and better. I'm sure that's what his plan is going to be moving forwards.
Yeah, sometimes when you coming out of injury, going a little bit careful. You don't want to injure yourself again. You know, you're kind of testing, okay, what am I capable of?
New Zealand's strongest man is going to be our next athlete.
What height?
Countryman supporting Tiano.
So here.
Next athlete, Tiano, New Zealand.
People in the crowd are calling him T. We'll go with that one.
Maybe we'll get him and Bronco to do a haka.
Tiano foul pull. He's fast. This is rapidly quick. Nice, real quick on this Super Yoke. Absolutely blitzed through the first half of this medley. Moving quick between implements as well. This is rapid, Magnus.
If he keeps this up, he's definitely get a good time.
Oh, it just goes with these farmers. They're not the same as normal farmers. You need a little bit more control, but he's back up quickly. Strong athlete, moving fast still. Come on, get across that line. Yes, he does. Only one small mistake, and he's still carrying it further. Even with that drop, Magnus, 36 seconds there for T.
He was moving, so if he were able to hold on to these, not dropping, that would be an amazing time. But it is what it is. Yeah, sometimes don't drop it.
Yeah, these little mistakes can cost, but that was showing the potential he's got. Super fast on the Super Yoke there. Moved very well on the farmers, just lost that balance halfway through, went down. That small mistake has cost him first place there.
Yeah, that would have been a first place, you know, for people we would have seen. But Not too shabby though. Good.
Not too shabby at all.
The implement from there needs to go over on this side and also over the
I'm nervous. I don't like. Actually, I don't like this event.
You'll be fine.
I'm scared.
So the Moose, Wesley Dewinski, is still currently in first
Yeah,
place.
scared because
No, I know you're scared.
33
You got
seconds.
this.
Please take it from me. I've got hand warmers and my hands are burning.
It's all up here.
Oh, sorry, your hands are so warm.
Next athlete, Tristan Hoyt, Canada. Our Magnusson Strongman Classic winner from last year.
3 Canadians competing this year, is that right?
Yeah, we do. I don't know what's happening with those Canadians. They're winning everything these days.
They are getting very strong. They're in depth as well. I mean, you know, obviously, they have some incredible top-level strongmen, but strongmen that are coming through as well. Tristan came through to this show last year, ended up winning the whole thing, and now he is a top 10 in the world, came 5th at World's Strongest Man this year, and he is flying on this super yoke. Good first half of this medley. How does he do with these farmers? Up easily. Didn't waste any time getting his hands in position, up super quick, and he's moving well. Just got to keep them under control. You can see they're trying to bash into those legs, but he is just so strong. Muscles through in the end. No problem at all.
35-95.
35.95 for Tristan Hoth. Good time.
Still a good time. I don't think it's the time that he was hoping for. He needed a little bit more. But Tristan's one of those guys, he's always up there. Yeah, so far I haven't really seen him have a bad event.
That great consistency, it's why he's been doing so well.
My wife is bringing you a tea now.
Did you find the
Oh.
transmitter?
Huh?
Did you find it?
Yes, found it. Got it all sorted.
Cool.
Can't really change cameras now.
No, no. Well, we don't need it now, though. We were all wired in, aren't we? Unless he wants to go handheld. There is another guy here that could go handheld. Who owns it?
These helpers have the hardest job, Magnus, getting these equipment back all the time.
Yeah, they work hard. I don't have a group of 20 people doing these things, but these guys are great.
Yeah, been working hard for days now to make this competition happen. They do deserve a bit of credit.
Everybody, that makes a show like this happen. The sponsors, the helpers, and now official strongman on the live stream. I'm really grateful to everybody for all their effort.
We want to make it bigger and better each year, yeah?
That's the plan.
Good stuff.
Christian Sindri Nielsson, Iceland.
Christian had a great day yesterday. Really, really strong day. He's less confident with today's events. But sometimes when you get yourself into that front running position, it just helps you bring out a little bit extra.
He should be okay. He's decent with the super yoke. Grip is not one of his strongest parts, but we're not taking this for that long. It's 17 meters. We should be okay.
Let's hope so.
Yes!
Christian Nielsen gets himself under the super yoke. 380 kilos to be carried 20 meters onto the farmers that are roughly around the 140 kilo mark. Come on, Christian. Keep going, come on. Keep it going. Smooth and steady. Looks like he's going to get all the way in one go. And he does.
Now comes the big test for him.
Yeah, this is the challenge here on the grip. Shorter at it with smaller hands. Up, no problem though. This is good, steady, small steps. He's got good control. Keep it going, Christian, come on. All the way. Starting to slow down, but he's still moving. Come on, Christian, keep it going. Nearly at the finish. Come on, all the way. Get across. Get across. Yes, down.
He's happy with that. That was good.
It's perfect for him. He didn't make any mistakes. It might not be the fastest time, but every athlete has different goals. Him to finish that without dropping at all, he'll be over the moon.
I think he was scared that he would be dropping those, so he's happy with that. Absolutely.
Stuff.
Well, unfortunately, you know, he's got the lowest position of everybody that has finished it.
Say that though, but sometimes it is just about finishing these events for guys. You know, the challenge is obviously we all want to win, but someone's coming in and doing a PB is all you can ask for, and I think that would be. He's happy. I'm happy for him.
To him, it's a win. You know, he did better than he expected. He's happy with it. You know, so a lot of guys were faster, but
you can't always worry about how good the other guys are, can you? You know, obviously you always want to win, but if you can come and hit a PB, that's what it's all about.
As long as you giving it all that you have and you're happy with your performance, you know, like, I couldn't have done any better. You know, you should be happy with that.
We're going to see. Funny, because I always try and give people that advice. I was never happy if I lost.
Next athlete, Audrius Jokubaitis, Lithuania.
Did exceptionally well yesterday on the Husafell stone. See how he moves. Looks like an athletic, strong man. This should be good for him. The weights aren't crazy heavy on the yoke here. Looks like he can move well. I expect him to be quick between implements. And he's going well. Just moving very well on this super yoke. A little bit unstable, but he moved fast. Just that raw power and speed, and he's sprinting to these farmers. Good.
He should finish these, no problem.
Oh. Just lost his footing there, went down. Commentator's curse. He's got to get full control. There we go. He's back now. Great athleticism, great speed, but he really was almost wild in terms of control on the yoke and on the farmers. Nothing was stable, and it just cost him in the end.
Yeah, you know, these farmers will punish you. If you
Still good time, still good time.
and walking to each side, but if you do, they'll punish you.
Yeah, we saw that there. You know, tremendous speed, tremendous power, just a little reckless. In the end. Time, guys?
Good jacket still.
Still under 38.94, currently 8th place. Could have been so much faster.
Go as bad.
Little drop.
Where you will run.
Cost you
If
dearly.
it's a fall, I need to go help you up there. Okay.
Go.
But he is a really good athlete. He came here this summer, did Vikingurin contest with us. That's where he came second in that one. That's where he earned his spot to come here. And then he went on from that, winning Lithuania's strongest man.
Winning Lithuania's strongest man, you are a very good strongman. Talking of very good strongmen, we have a man who's won 2 events so far. He's broken a world record. Mateusz Kiliszkowski, and he got some donuts this morning, so he's exceptionally happy and extra fueled.
I'd like to point out also the shirt he's wearing, Magnus shirt. That's the Magnusson shirt. Got my names on it, titles on it, and I had it made in the Icelandic flag colors. You can get that at our sponsor here, Cayman.
Make sure you guys go and get yourself a Magnus for Magnusson shirt from Caveman. Maybe you can be as amazing as Kiliszkowski and the main man, 4-time world's strongest man, Magnus for Magnusson himself.
Next athlete, Matthias Kiliszkowski, Poland.
Mateusz, one of the best in the world at yoke and farmers, coming back from an injury. He needs to block that out now and get some big points on the board.
He is a little bit worried about the yoke, so he might go slow on it. We'll see. Matthias Kiliszkowski.
Nice and steady, looking quick. And I think the confidence is increasing as he goes through. It's like he got into a second and third and fourth gear as he goes across. No problem on the super yoke. He's normally exceptional when it comes to farmer's walk as well. Gets his grip sorted, up he comes. Moving well. Need to keep an eye on the time. He is across, no problem. What's the time?
34.04.
34.04, not quite first place, but a good run nonetheless. And there we go. Third place there for Mateusz Kiliszkowski, because you can see the disappointment. But I'm sure beforehand he just wanted to get through that yoke. And you could see as he did the yoke, he started a little bit slow.
Fuck, you beat me out.
A few steps, he's like, okay, I'm all right. And then he started to increase the speed. He was also very sort of methodical at the beginning on the farmers, made sure his grip was right. He's disappointed, but it's a good, solid performance. Third place, more great points, and it's great to see him back competing well.
Really well done by him. And, no, yeah, a little bit careful. But still, third place in the event, he's fitting really well.
We're just going to have the scores come over here now, guys. Thank you. Okay, so Wesdowinski took the win there. 15 points for Wes. Andrew Burton, another great performance from him. Second place, Mateusz Kiliszkowski. Ivan Schmaukstulis picking up points on this one. Fourth place, Tristan Hoth coming fifth. So good points. Mixes up overall as well.
Yeah, you know, guys did great. You know, could this been a bit harder? We still have people that are not finishing it. It could have been harder. I think those extra 3 meters would have made a difference.
I love how your main concern is that it wasn't hard enough for them. But the event is done. We're going to come back with event number 2 for day number 2, which is the Sandbag Toss. Where's this happening, Magnus? Right over there. Ah, okay. So you guys can't see, but maybe you can, thanks to our awesome cameraman there. But we're going to be throwing some sandbags over that wall, and then we will finish off with the stone medley as our last event for day number 2. Make sure you guys tune in for that. We will be up and back as soon as possible. Right, guys, welcome back to the Magnusson Classic. It's event number 5, the Sandbag Toss.
Joe, go left, lane 1, lane 2.
So lane 1, Pálmi Guðfinnsson, Iceland. In lane 2, Christian Sindri Nielsson, Iceland.
So our first 2 athletes for the Sandbag Toss. Pálmi's got amazing height on those first few bags. Getting close to that wall, but they're still going over. One more to go for Pálmi. Christian is also onto the last one. Fast. That was a fast time there. Can Christian get these last 2 bags? Massive difference in height between these 2 athletes. Our tallest versus our shortest athlete. Maggie, that was super quick there by Pálmi.
Pálmi has been really good at an event like that. He's a good thrower.
He really is. That's going to be a hard time to beat. Come on, Christian. So I think we're going to get a time for Pálmi. That was really rapid. Our official scorer is coming over.
Just to give it time to clear.
Yeah. If you can wait till I've got to the timekeeper, then that's fine.
I just wasn't time for that.
No, I wasn't far back enough.
15.34 seconds for Pálmi Guðfinnsson of Iceland. What a time there for the local man.
Like I said, he is good with throwing over a bar. He's tall, got a long reach, and he moves pretty quick. And that's a good time. But don't forget, we got a lot of good guys coming.
Let me get excited, Magnus. That was a brilliant time. It was good to see. But yes, we do have some fantastic throwers. Kilishkovsky's amazing at throwing. Shane Flowers is amazing at throwing. And, you know, we've got a whole host of awesome athletes here. So that 15 seconds, it is a very good time. But will it be beaten?
In lane 1, got Tyler Sigurdsson. Lane 2, we got Rongo Keane.
Rongo looking ready to go. Tyler is excited, jumping around there. They know how important it is to be fast on these bags. However, one mistake can cost you hugely. Easy first bags. 2. Rongo going really quick with the first 3. That's 4 for Rongo Keane. And a mistake. Now Tyler can get ahead, and he does so. Tyler sneaks ahead after that mistake from Rongo. It's a back and forth race between these 2 athletes. Yes! Can Rongo finish as well? One big swing. Rongo was going so well early on, just seems to have burnt out a little bit. Tyler made a mistake in the middle, but he composed himself and finished strong. Rongo has time to finish now. He really needs to explode hard with this bag. It's not going to happen now, and he knows it. It's so frustrating with throwing, because once it goes, it goes. You know, you can make a mistake, but once your power, energy expends, you can stand there throwing again and again. It just gets lower and lower and lower.
Well, Rongo struggled with that here last year as well. He didn't finish it. In the beginning, he looked better. I'm like, oh, he might finish it this year. But then he hit the wall on it.
The early throws were flying over. He did look really quick until the first 3 or 4 bags. But yeah, that 5th one just started to catch up on him. And the 6th one, unfortunately, was too much. Anyway, we've got times. 30.13 for Tyler So that impressive time from Palmer, 15:34. That is going to be tough to beat.
Just to say, the first bag is 18 kilos. They go up by 2 kilos. So the heaviest one is 28. I did think about making everything 2 kilos heavier this year, looking at last year, but we only had like 4, maybe 5 finishing it last year. So I'm going to let it slide this time, maybe next year if we're here again.
Next year the weights go up. How high is that wall, Magnus?
It's 4 meters, exactly 4 meters, 43 centimeters. Lane 1, Shane Flowers.
Give me a wave.
Lane 2, Evans Nana.
Go, guys, come on!
So Shane Flowers has proven time and time again that he loves this event. I don't want to put a curse on him, but watch lane number 1, Shane Flowers.
Go.
Evans making a mistake on that first bag. Shane is already through to the 5th and 6th bag. Wow! Unbelievable throwing there from Shane Flowers. Now, oh! Bag comes down and smashes Evans on the back, but he's absolutely fine. He's just panicking a little bit. Needs to extend a little more through the hips and extend high with the fingertips. Oh, he got the height then, just couldn't quite get it over. I need to see that time, though, for Shane Flowers. That was unbelievable, Maggie.
He didn't even get too close with the lighter ones. And it was perfect. Just perfect.
I don't know how he does it that quick. I mean, I've seen him throw before. I've been super impressed. That was unbelievable. I know it's never anything you want to say. We've seen this before, but do you think anyone can go faster? Do you think anyone can go faster than Shane there? That was unbelievable.
I think that time is going to be seriously hard to beat. But you never know what Kilikoski is going to do.
Shane needs the point, so a win on this would be big for him. Pulls him right back into the contest. But yes, never count out the big Polishman. Evans making a mistake on the very first bag, and he just couldn't seem to compose himself after that. It's been the last few events he's made little mistakes on.
Yeah, Evans. I think he rushes sometimes too much.
I'm sure you could hear that. 11:81. How do you, like, he just, unbelievable. I'm speechless.
That's ridiculous. Seriously, it's ridiculous. That, seriously, I really doubt that time is going to get beat.
There's very few people in the world that could beat that. That is some seriously impressive throwing. Anyway, we have our next 2 athletes, so we will watch them and see if anyone can even get close to that 11-second time of Shane Flowers.
In lane 1, Audrey Jokubaitis. Lane 2, Nico from Georgia.
Aldris is looking good through these bags. Nice high extension, not quite as quick as Shane, but he's moving well. He's on to the last one. Oh, just the very last bag. Evades him a little. Nicholas Litidze composing himself after that mistake on the first bag. Suddenly, both athletes now stuck on the 5th and 6th bag, respectively. Oh, creeps over there. Can he do the same with the final bag? 28 kilos, you said, this final one. Nico still trying. 5 bags for Odris. 5 bags for Nico, I think.
It's time.
You sure you want to put a heavier bag in next year?
Maybe not.
Just for Shane.
Maybe you know, like I said, last year that was about perfect weight. And it's kind of proving that might be a perfect weight again.
Oh, absolutely.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Odris did 5 in 14.40 seconds, which was very quick. Just unfortunately could not get the 5th bag. 6th bag, sorry.
So in lane 1, we got Tiano from New Zealand. In lane 2, we got Odris from Latvia.
Tiano not even stepping back, just throwing the bag from where he picks it up. Already on to number 6. And that's a fast time as well from the New Zealander. Is this just getting caught out with a 5th bag here? 26 kilos goes over for Didzis.
30 seconds.
One more effort. Can we get this 28 kilo bag over? Even the bathers are watching now, enjoying the strongmen. This is a unique experience, Magnus, where we've got strongmen lifting, and then the people coming in from the sea, they've been swimming, and then into the hot springs. They're enjoying it. They're all enjoying it.
Yeah, you know, they go into the cold sea, stay there for a while, you know,
He told me to get out of the way
then they come in into the hot up here and chill.
And watch some strongmen.
You want to do this? I don't want.
Perfect day.
I don't think we have an option at this point.
Yeah, the problem is, yes.
So 15 point,
Why we signed this?
I know, right? Why did I come back here?
15.63 seconds for Tiano there. Puts him in 3rd place. Just a fraction behind Palmy.
We're all laughing.
Palmer was moving fast, you know, and Tiano as well. So
Well, I thought Palmy was rapid until we saw Shane Flowers, and then it's like Palmy's time is pedestrian. But still, they were really, really good times. So, yeah, very good there from Tiano.
in lane 1, we got Tristan Hoyt, Canada. In lane 2, we got Ivars Smakstalis, Latvia.
Christian Hoth versus Ivar Schmackstellis. 18 kilos. Over no problem. 20. 22. 24. Oh, Ivar's just missing that one. Tristan moving really well. Last bag. Gets it over. Oh, good final throw there by Ivars. Couple of little mistakes, but both athletes finishing. Tristan in a very fast time. What do you think of that one, Magnus?
Ivars messed up, pretty much. And he wasn't paying attention on what was happening. But he kept on going and he finished it. But that's costing dearly.
Tristan, however, very smooth run. We'll bring you his official time in a second, but it looked quick. Not quite as quick as maybe the fastest times, but he should be in the points once again. It's that consistency that is keeping him in the overall score, and that's what made him win last year's contest.
Yeah, he sneaked into first place last year, and I think he got the same strategy this time.
It's nice just to sneak in there and take a win. Anyway, we've got some official times for you. 14.62 puts him in second place for Tristan Hoth. 90. So those mistakes costing Ivers there, but both athletes finishing the run. We've seen a number of athletes unable to finish this.
In lane 1, we got Andre Burton, USA.
On the wall.
In lane 2, at Mateusz Kilikowski, Holland.
So Andrew Burton, again, another super consistent athlete performing exceptionally well. And the Polishman. Both going well here, smooth throws. I think Shane is safe, but these two both looking good. All over, yes, and Andrew just behind the big Polishman there. So won't be a winning time, but good points once again for both these athletes.
Both did good. You know, I don't think it was the fastest time, but you know, I figured Shane was pretty secure up there. But wonder where they did place. Third, did anybody came second? I doubt that as well. But third, fourth, something like that.
We will wait and find out for official times and positions. But once again, another two athletes finishing all 6 sandbags. It puts them in the points. One more athlete to go.
16 seconds. 16.16 on 6 bags.
We've seen some incredible performances so far in this contest. I mean, Shane's sandbag toss there, Mateusz on the stone press yesterday. We saw a world record in the Husafell carry. And we've got one more man to come out who was blisteringly quick on the yoke into Farmer's Walk. So this competition you are putting on is bringing the best of these athletes.
Well, Westerwensky is the last one to go. Westerwensky is a good thrower as well. So, question is he going to be fast enough?
Well, we've got some times there. What have we got, Mr. Scoreman? 16.16 for Mateusz. Where does that place him? Over 5th place. Andrew Burton just behind. 17.42. 5th and 6th place around there for those two guys. They were good throws, but you could see they weren't quite as quick as maybe some of the others. One final athlete to go. Wes Dowinski from Canada.
So our last competitor this event, Wesley Derwinski, Canada.
Wes Dowinski, winner of the last event. Easy bag 1, 2 over, no problem. Bag number 3 goes over. Number 4 goes over. Now we got to work there. On to number 6. That's quick. That is a quick time there. Magnus. I don't think it's quite first, but that could be second place.
He might have got the second place by that. I don't think he gets first place if that. That was ridiculous fast, I'd say.
Yeah, Shane really was, but that was very, very good there. And I think, I don't know officially, but I think that might be second place for Wes Dawinski. We will bring the official scores to you right now. I can see our scorer coming over.
I'm just here to have fun.
What have we got?
6 months, 7 months post-surgery. I've not had a great show so far, but I'm in one piece.
Wes Dawinski gets second place there. All 6 bags in 13.75 seconds. So amazing performance there from Wesley Dawinski. 2 events back.
Yeah, I'm back, so it's good.
Shane
Nice.
Flowers
It's all
has
good.
dominated a sandbag toss. 11.81 seconds for the Englishman, and he takes his first win of the contest.
Yeah, that, like I said, that was ridiculously fast. It was perfectly executed.
Stopped early for Shane.
Perfect.
They stopped early.
It would have made somebody do a miracle to beat that.
Just see if we can bring the overall results for you guys. So right now, Mateusz Kiliszkowski is still in first place with 65 points. Tristan Hof, that consistency that you keep talking about, 61.5. And Andrew Burton as well. He's put in another solid score there, 59.5. That is your top 3. But Wesley Dawinski has pulled himself right back up, not far behind now in 4th place.
You know, it's turning out to be a tough contest.
Which is what you wanted.
That's what I wanted. Now, I'm pretty sure Mateusz wants to get as much point as he gets before he gets to the deadlift.
Well, the deadlift's coming up tomorrow, but the next event is the stone medley. And we've seen him dominate the stone press. And for those of you that watch Strongman regularly, when it comes to stones to shoulders and lifting stones in any format, Mateusz Kiliszkowski is one of the best there is.
He's absolutely one of the best in the world, if not the best. We got a little twist on that, 2 stones to shoulder, and then you load 2 stones. It's a matter of getting the grip quickly and manhandling these stones over.
There we go. We're going to be back to manhandle some stones as soon as we're set up. Make sure you guys join us for event number 6 of the MVM Magnusson Classic. To put over the next 3, it's just over the bar.
Yes.
Easy. So we will have our first athlete coming out soon. Athletes have been warming up. They're all ready. We will get on with event number 6 of the MVM Magnusson Classic. Currently, Mateusz Kiliszkowski is in first place. And our first athlete will be the local man, Christian, from Iceland.
First athlete for the stone medley, Christian Sindri Nielsen, Iceland.
Christian Nielsen had an up and down performance so far. Didn't do so well on the throwing. Brilliant performances yesterday. Up to the shoulder, no problem. And he's our shortest athlete, so getting this stone to the shoulder, he's barely above the platform still.
He did okay. This one shouldn't be a problem for him either.
Really good. Come on, Christian. We were having a little play with this earlier. And seems to have figured out how to do this stone. These stones is important to kind of get them set the right way, figure out where your hands need to go. Not quite the same as doing like an Atlas stone, is it, Magnus?
Oh, he's lapped it. No, it's not like lifting an Atlas stone. You really got to find the handles on this.
That's really good there to get that stone over. I think some people are going to struggle on that one. That was a good lift there by Christian.
Yeah, the athletes, it's their responsibility to turn them or set them on the ground how they want before they go.
Come on, Christian.
So now he's at 165. Oh.
So he's just happy to stand on that one and bow to the crowd. 3 stones there for Christian. Interesting to see. Obviously, we're on sand here, and as more and more athletes go, maybe more and more sand gets on those stones, see if that affects anyone. See if they come and brush it off beforehand. They're allowed to do that?
Yes, they are. It's their responsibility.
I like how you make it always the athlete responsibility. It's good. And the thing is, some of them will come out, they'll look, they'll figure out where they want the stones. Others just leave it, they don't. And it's experience sometimes that helps with these events.
The thing is, it's always the athlete's responsibility. They matter, gotta make sure they cross a line. they got to make sure they do a good lift. You know, it's all on their responsibility.
So we've got Christian's time there. He did 3 stones in 49.38 seconds. 49.38 seconds.
The athletes, they have 75 seconds to complete the whole 5 stones.
Okay. Evans Nana is our athlete that's looking at the stones now, so I'm guessing he'll be out next.
I'm hoping, you know, like, I kind of set this up that I'm pretty sure everybody can do the first 2. And then we'll challenge them. I'm pretty confident somebody will be able to finish it, but we will have non-finishers as well. And if that's the case, it's a perfect setup.
We will see what happens. Yeah, we want to see someone or a few athletes perhaps get all 5 stones. But I do think that 3rd and 4th stone done quickly could pick up good points on this one. Interesting sponsor for this one, Magnus? KFC. It's a strongman favorite.
Well, the owner of KFC here in Iceland is an old good friend of mine, and he's been supporting strongman sports for many, many years. I'm really thankful for that.
Absolutely brilliant. Here we go, Evans
Next
Nana.
athlete, Evans Nana.
Getting the crowd worked
Comes
up.
from Ghana.
Representing Ghana, living in Belgium. And he is a crowd favorite. He loves to perform for people watching. We've got more people down here today by the beach. Up to the shoulder, no problem. 130 kilo stone this time. This is a little more challenging to the shoulder. Not a problem for Evans. And now this is the stone to start picking up the points. Up to the lap.
It's looking good there. Gotta lap it. Then you gotta find the good handles on him to finish it. To squeeze it.
There we go. He gets stone number 3. Can we see an athlete get this 4th stone now?
It's doable. Is he gonna do it? Or is he gonna give up?
How slippy are these stones, Magnus? They look, especially that 4th one there, it looks like it's very, very smooth.
They actually, all 3 of them are kind of different kind. So it's different
Texture, yeah.
different texture. And I thought that, you know, the shape of the 3rd one is a little bit. Texture, I figured it would be a better grip on the other.
So far, we've seen that 3rd stone lifted over twice. No one has managed the 4th stone. Swimmers walking across like it's nothing. So Evans Nana, 3 stones in 38.77 seconds, goes into the lead.
Evans, will you come up for a little interview?
Young Georgian Nicholas Letidze will be our next
fans are
athlete.
demanding you online.
20 years old, you found this man earlier this year. Very powerful athlete, obviously lacking experience in the sport. Huge potential in the future, and he's only going to learn from what he's experiencing at this contest.
Oh, this is a great experience for him, and he's just gonna get better in coming years.
Evans Nana, you were getting the crowd amped up there, buddy. How did that feel? You got into the lead with 3 stones. How was that one?
I didn't expect that. I'm not too good at stones. I keep getting better. But these people keep me going. Guys, one more roll. Go! Let's go! Woo!
You love the crowd getting behind you. The more people watching, the better it is for you, right?
Yeah. I mean, beautiful people, they push us to give a show. If you're watching this, thank you so much for supporting. Thanks for giving back to the sports. This is where greatness is done. And like I said, big love, big thanks. Let's go, guys.
Go rest up, buddy. Thank you, man. What a man. Evans Nana just loves to perform for people watching Strongman. Every show he's at, he's a crowd favorite.
Next athlete from Georgia, Nico, Luchassis.
Nicholas. Easy work with the 105 kilo stone. Now we move to the 130. A little bit more challenging up to the shoulder, but still shouldn't be a problem for these guys. Just got to get that hand away. No problem. Now to work. This one's 162, right?
161 kilos.
161. And it's the shape and awkwardness. He's got it up to his lap. Georgian cheers in the crowd, and yes, it goes over. Only 20 years old.
21, actually. Maybe 22.
No, I spoke to him. He said he's 21 next week. You're right. And he's got this stone to his lap. Can we see the first man to get stone number 4? Just struggling to get his hands. Yeah. There we go. We've seen 4 stones go over. You can see how slippy that stone is. But the young Georgian did exceptionally well to fight that one. Deserved round of applause there from everyone watching.
Yeah, he felt that one. As soon as he finished that one, he was like, that's it. I don't have any energy for the 5th one.
He is done for the day. He can go and recover, get some food, get a good night's sleep, and he still has 3 more events tomorrow. So a good finish to day 2 for the young Georgian. Okay. Oh, the mean referee has just let us know, well, the score has let us know, he's not mean, but we'll blame the referee. Unfortunately for Nicholas Letidze, he was outside of the time with that 4th stone. So unfortunately only 3 stones, and it was 45.18 seconds. Puts him in 2nd place. So Evans Nana is still in the lead with 3 stones in 38.77. Thank you, Mr. Scorer. You're not the mean one, the referee is. Obviously, rules are rules, Magnus. I know you're very strict on the rules in this contest. Bruno is firm but fair with everyone.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's tough. You know, he spent so much time on it. You know, he didn't go fast.
Yeah, we'll get the next athlete out, ready to go.
From Latvia, it's Sidris.
Is this from Latvia? Have you seen much of Did this before this contest?
I've seen some videos. I've seen him before. But, you know, he did win the Baltic Strongest Man. That's what got him here.
He's done very well in the past. Seen a little bit of him before. Very strong man. Tremendous gym strength as well. How is he on these awkward events? Yes, no problem with stone number 3.
Now let's see what he does with number 4.
30 seconds. He's got time to get this. He's got to get the hands in the right position. Play around with that stone. Maybe roll it so you can get your hands in a better position. It looks like it's just slipping straight away. You've got to roll these stones. Figure out the best hand position.
It's tilting on him. That means he's not got in the right balance when he tries to lift it.
I think he's done. So it'll be a time for 3 again. So we know the 4th is doable. We just got to get it done in the time limit now.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that we'll get that, and I'm pretty sure we can get that 5th one. If not, that means this was a really hard test.
If not, you'll be smiling, right? So we have Didis in a time of 39.83 seconds, puts him into 2nd place currently.
big Rongo.
Rongo Keane will be our next athlete. I know you've seen Rongo before. What's he like at stone lifting?
He's done really good at this contest before with all the stone lifting. So I think he'll be good. He was good with the shouldering stones.
From New Zealand, Rongo Keane.
Rongo Keane is getting himself psyched up like only he does. Ready to attack these stones. Stone number 1, 105 kilos. Up to the shoulder and over the bar. Stone number 2. Yep. Yes. Come on, Rongo. So far, all the athletes have managed this stone. Rongo is up to the lap. Here we go. Now we're working.
He says it gives him power being shirtless.
Come on, Rongo. Let's see that extra power. Yes, we're up to the lap. Come on, Rongo. Let's get this. Crowd getting behind him. Just cannot quite hold on. He's not giving up. Ah. I think if he wasn't so exhausted, there would be a hacker. But he's upset with that stone, giving it a little kick there. But that was a good effort. He got close, got it up to his lap.
He laughed it, but he didn't. He managed to grab that a little bit underneath. He would have finished it, but he was trying to hug it instead.
Stone's a real piece of work, eh?
Or squeezing it like a stone rather than trying to find the little ledges. Okay, Rongo Keane goes into the lead. He has taken the lead over Evans Nana. Only just, though, 37.93 seconds for Rongo Keane. Puts him in first place.
Shit in a brick here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Next athlete, Lithuania. Lithuania's strongest man, Audrius Jokubaitis.
Audrius. His countryman Vilius is just helping set up the stones. Or just making sure he's got every stone set how he wants them. No tacky allowed on these stones, but they are allowed the tacky towels, correct?
Yes.
Just the tacky towels help a little bit with grip. That was quick up to the shoulder. Easy with the 130 now. The big stones, 161. Over no problem.
That was quick. Oh.
Yes, we see stone number 4.
He's going for them all.
How heavy is this final stone, Magnus?
This one's 170.
170 kilos. First man, and we have all 5 stones.
Well, I was not proving wrong. It's doable.
I thought you were going to say it's too easy.
I might have to make it harder next time.
A 6 stone next year is coming out. Look at.
Actually, my original plan, as you can see on the length of these, the original plan was to have 3 stones to shoulder and then load 3. But I'm getting, milder in my old age, so I took one away.
It's very kind of you. So we have a new leader, all 5 stones in 49.59 seconds. Brilliant run there. That's going to be tough to beat.
That's a really, really good time. He kind of spent a little time on that last one in the lap before he got it over, but that time is going to be hard to beat.
He almost got quicker with the heavier stones than he was on the lighter ones. Almost like reckless abandon on the shouldered stones. Nearly lost the first one. He threw it up so fast, just had to work a little bit harder to get it over. But then once he was onto the lapping stones, the heavier stones, every stone was easy.
Yeah, we had him over here this summer. We did a similar event. That's when I kind of came up with the idea to do this. And he was phenomenal at it.
Yeah, very good athlete.
Next athlete from Canada, Tyler Sigurdsson.
Tyler, first of our Canadian athletes. Easy work with our stone number 1, stone 2. Tyler's moving nicely through these first 2. Get stone number 3 as well.
He's doing well. It's pretty fast.
This looks good. Stone number 4. Oh, just slipping. Yes. Now,
that bent over by pure will.
Yeah. He's gone just pure chalk on these. None of the tacky towel for him. This is good. I like it when people can try to figure things out. They don't just give up. Keep turning the stone, trying something new. Almost trying to lift it like the Husafell stone.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work.
There we go. He's like, okay, that didn't work. First plan didn't work. But second place overall, 4 stones. Only 2 athletes that we've seen to go past 3 stones so far.
Oh, yeah.
And our scorer is coming over to give us an official time on the 4 for Tyler. Tyler did all 4 stones in 39.54 seconds. The sun started to come down. It gets cold fast in Iceland.
Yeah, we felt that yesterday when it suddenly just got colder. And, but today it's not as cold as it was yesterday.
No, today's definitely been warmer. I have seen the comments from yesterday. I've been much happier today. No, we're having fun.
From Latvia, Ivars Smakstelis.
Ivars Smakstelis. Winner of multiple international shows. He's probably done every event there is to do in his career. Copes well under pressure. He's starting to climb up the leaderboard after a disappointing day 1. This is a big mistake there from Ivars. Needs to get this up to the shoulder. He's not looking his normal self this week. Making a lot of mistakes that you don't normally see from Ivars in a long season.
He's such an experienced strongman that I'm just surprised.
This is a big, big shock. Getting angry with himself. Now he turns the stone. It looks like he's got it in a better position now to roll it up. Yeah, that's a better position. still trying to faff around far too much for an athlete of his level.
That is a surprise. I was expecting, like I said, I was expecting everybody to go through those first two. I was not expecting that. For some reason, he just didn't get it high enough to get it all the way to the shoulder. And when you kind of stop there, and you can't reach position, you can't move it higher. And every time you pick that up to do that again and again, it just drains you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He just got in the wrong position right from the start and then just got frustrated with himself. Only one stone lifted for Ivor Schmackslust in 8 seconds. Puts him in last place.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I don't think anybody was expecting that.
From USA, Andrew Burton.
All right, let's see how Andrew Burton copes with these stones. He's been coping with everything well so far. Let's see how he deals with the 130 kilo stone. That's better. Get the hand. Oh, he's struggling a little with this. No, trying to. Andrew Burton moves to the first of our heavier stones. So interesting with strongman how athletes can be so good at one event and then another event just holds them back a little. He's been flying through this contest. This event's causing him a little more trouble. Finally, he gets that third stone over. He's got 15 seconds to try and get this fourth one.
He's got to get that fast if he wants to do that in the time limit.
He's up to the lap. Needs to be quick. Wow! If that was in time, it was in time. He is super happy. He did not go through those stones as efficiently as he wanted to. But the fact that he got the fourth one has given him the vital points that he needs, Magnus.
Oh yeah, it was not looking good there in the beginning. And he only had 15 seconds for that fourth stone. And he needed to pick it up fast. And he did.
Yeah, the hardest stone of the four he lifted was the best lift. And that sneaks him into the top three. 73.15 seconds for 4 stones for Andrew Burton. Congratulations, Andrew, because he was struggling there. You know, it wasn't the run he wanted. Could have really cost him the overall. He's pulled it out the bag right at the last second and keeps himself in the title chase.
Yeah, things started going wrong for him, but he turned it around and just came in better and stronger. Instead of getting frustrated, like Ivors did, he kept his cool and just did his job.
Yeah, and as you said at the start, all these stones are different, so sometimes just figuring them out, it can suddenly become easier.
But that's why I like not just natural stones so much. It's like every stone is a new challenge. That's my thing on it.
Yes, indeed. Okay, we've got our Polish champion and the man that many people expect to win this event.
Next athlete from Poland, Mateusz Kielikowski.
I think everyone would say he's the pre-competition favorite, particularly for an event like this. But he's got to do it. We've seen some amazing stone performances at the Arnolds. Did exceptionally well yesterday on the stone press. However, this is a little different. These need to go up to the shoulder and over the bar.
Is he going to prove again he's the king of the stones?
Easy work with the 100. Almost easier work with the 130. Now we move on to the heavy 162 kilos over like a pebble. Well, he's not even lapping it. One motion, straight over. One more stone to go. 170 kilos. Again, no lap. One motion's a natural stone over this bar. We do not need to see the time. That is first place.
Oh, he's definitely in first place now. Is anybody going to beat that time? There's only, what, 2 or 3 guys to go? I don't think so.
Well, it would take a hell of a performance to beat it. He didn't go to the lap on any of these natural stones, which is truly tremendous.
He proved again, he is the king of natural stone lifting.
King of the stones he is. Mateusz Kieliszkowski, 5 stones in 30.39 seconds. That is faster than any of the athletes that did 3 stones. He did all 5 faster than anyone else did 3. He's such an incredible athlete. Like he's notoriously had this one big weakness throughout his whole career, which we have coming up tomorrow in the deadlift. But he's doing what he needs to do. He's applying that pressure now. He really wants to try and stretch away from some of his closest rivals before the deadlift to just give him that cushion, because he is expecting himself to lose points when it comes to that.
Yeah, he's trying to gain as many points as he can to so he won't lose too many on the deadlift. He doesn't like my height. He tried it. I got about 14 inches from the floor, and he said it's a hard position. And yes, it is a hard position. You can't really get your legs into that drive in that position. So I think I like that kind of height. To me, 18 inches is just too high. So it'll be a great test.
From New Zealand, Tiano.
Tiano Faapui from New Zealand. This guy's been impressive. After a poor start in event number 1, he's really clawed his way back into the competition, doing very, very well and picking up points on every event. I think he's clawed himself back into the top 5 or 6 overall. If he can get a couple of these bigger stones over, he's going to keep applying that pressure. Come on, T. There we go. Stone number 3 goes over. He's got time for this.
It's important for him to get this one.
This one will be big points once again. 30 seconds. Oh, it's just slipping. Needs to kind of get the hands around a little more. Try and find a lip that he can keep those fingers on. Yes, come on. Nice. Another good event for Tiano. 10 seconds to go. I think at this point it's probably best to leave this last one. Take the good points and keep climbing up that leaderboard. After event number 1, he wasn't happy yesterday. But since then, he's just got more and more points, put in some good performances, and he's been rising up the leaderboard.
You know, like I said, he won New Zealand's Strongest Man. And I got pretty impressed by him there. And he earned his spot.
Magnus traveling all over the world to find these athletes for us, bringing new superstars. 4th place there for T. And Mateusz Kieliszkowski has joined us after what was another amazing run on the stones there, big man. How do you feel after that?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for last athletes because we still have 4 to finish. Maybe someone beats this.
Absolutely, maybe they will, but it's going to be difficult. I mean, that was very good. You didn't even stop at the lap on any of those stones. One motioned, all the heavy stones. You make them look easy. Why are they so easy for you?
You know, it's a hard question. Also, I would like ask, if I have same deadlift like this, probably I could be world champion many years ago.
Absolutely. We were talking yesterday about the stones they have in Iceland. And you were telling me that you kind of, anywhere you find stones, you take them back to your gym to practice on.
I have more stones than Magnus, I'm sure.
a gym full of stones to practice on. So there you go, guys. If you want to get good at stones, go around the forests everywhere, find some stones, take them back to your home, and get lifting. What's the heaviest stone you've ever lifted like this?
Oh, like that. I shoulder 218 kilo, 218, but it was not so heavy. Maybe I think maximum should be 250, 240.
So 170 is just easy for you, yeah? Easy day.
Motion.
Right. Well, we'll watch these final few athletes.
That's why I never miss this. So.
Still, Matthias is the king of the stones.
Yeah, still. Buy my t-shirt. I have my t-shirt, King of the Stones.
King of the Stones t-shirt. Make sure you go and get yourselves one of the big man's tops. Thank you very much. Good luck with the rest of the show. Hoth. No, it's Palmy.
From Iceland, Palmi Guðfinnsson.
Palmy Goodfinson, really good run on the sandbag. Getting himself some much needed points. Just needs to get that hand away on this first one. Struggling a little bit with this 105 stone. Come on, Palmy. Right, let's be a little bit more efficient on this second stone. Looks very clumsy on this stone, Magnus.
It's not grabbing it right. You gotta kind of get your hands underneath, then kind of scoop it up.
I was talking to him earlier. He's had a cold for a couple of weeks, not been able to train properly, not felt good coming into this. But really, on this event, he just looks like he's unfamiliar.
Yeah, I don't think he's trained this or whatever, trained this with people that know what they're doing. He's running into the same problem there as Ivars. And just not getting it high enough. You gotta have your one hand underneath, one on the side, and kind of scoop it up there, and then kind of jump it just for the rest of it.
Unfortunately, Palmy, not the performance he wanted there. It was very good on the sandbag toss, but only managing one stone there. Mateusz is still in first place. One stone lifted in 15.4 seconds for Palmy Goodfinson. I think it'd be very hard for anyone to beat what Kieliszkowski did. However, for our next athlete, Tristan Hoth, he just needs to focus on scoring big points.
From Canada, Tristan Hoth.
Tristan, again, the consistency is what's keeping him up there in the scores. If he can get 4 stones here, he will continue to apply that pressure. If he can get all 5, Kieliszkowski will really feel the strain when it comes to the deadlift tomorrow. Oh, and he's just lost the stone there. Little mistakes. Get the hand away. There we go. It's a little mistake there.
Yeah, it just threw him off a little bit. You know, it is hard to control a stone like that. If you're slightly off, when you take that other hand off, it can go the wrong way.
They're not evenly balanced stones, are they? You know, just a slight miscalculation and it goes off. However, made easy work of stone number 3, and if he gets this 4th stone, he is definitely in the decent points. Come on, Tristan. Good work. Now, can we see one more athlete get all 5 stones? We've seen 2 so far. No. I thought maybe for a fraction of a second he might do it. Only 2 athletes finishing, Magnus. You must be very pleased with yourself.
Yeah, this is we got it right. We got it right. It's a good challenge, good test of strength.
Actually, we've still got 2 more athletes to go, so there is still strong athletes to come as well. There's Dorinsky and
Shane Flowers.
Both good stone lifters. So hopefully we see more than just the 2 finish all 5. I'm just trying to convince you to make it harder next year.
Maybe add in that extra stone for the shoulder, having 3.
What weight do you think for the extra stone to shoulder?
In a medley like that, I think that number 2 there, that 130, that's pretty good. When I had the medley, the 2 previous years, I had one heavier, 145, and less than half of the guys could manage that one.
Christian Hoth's time. Christian got 4 stones. It says 3 stones there. I think there might have been a mix-up. I'm sure he did 4. So hopefully you can still hear us. The scorer just pulled all the wires. He's getting the score wrong and destroying the set. We'll have to ban him. I'm sure Tristan did all 4. Anyway, we'll get the official scores to you after. We'll focus on Wes Derwinski.
Wes Derwinski, Canada.
Wes Derwinski having a really good day so far today. Maximum points in event 1. Event 2 went super well, and now he's on to the stone medley. 130 kilo stone. Not as easy as he'd like, but he gets it over. Wesley gets the stone up to the lap. Again, one of the athletes just decided to use chalk. And he's on to stone 4.
He needs this one.
He does indeed. There's been a number of athletes get 3 stones, and I would say some quicker than Wesley's time, but this 4th stone separates the men from the boys, if you will. Yes, there we go. 5 seconds is not enough time to get this. So it's going to be 4 stones for Wes Derwinski. Wes was good. He was very methodical, didn't rush through. I think he was confident that he'd get all 4.
I think that was the aim, to get 4. You know, 5th is always the bonus. But, you know, you still got to try to be fast, because you want to beat the guys that did 4.
Of course. You know, seconds count in these events. So we have one more athlete, I believe. Shane Flowers. And Shane, as impressive he was on the sandbag throw, he's also a very good stone lifter as well. So looking to keep applying pressure and build the points. Okay, so Tristan Hoth's time was 4 stones in 62.05 seconds, or 62.02 seconds. Wes Derwinski was just behind 67.07, so currently 5th and 6th place for both the Canadians.
So Shane Flowers coming up. This is his first contest back after a bicep injury. So, you know, he's confident with his bicep. It might affect him in this, it might not.
Yeah, very good point there.
The UK. Shane Flowers.
So Shane Flowers, 105 kilo stone. We know he's a good stone lifter, but coming back from this bicep tear, how's the confidence? This is a big test for him. He can get through this event and get some decent points. He'll be feeling really good about the end of day 2. Come on then. Shane opting for the tacky towel. You can definitely see that confidence isn't quite back for him to attack these stones. He's being very, very methodical. You can even see this. He's trying to use the hand strength rather than the bicep strength to lift the stone. Really getting the fingers under the stone, keeping the arm as straight as possible rather than squeezing with the chest. And that would be my same approach as well, having torn both biceps. It is something that is scary. That's his good though. He's going to get this stone. Got it up to the lap. Just needs to pop it over. There we go. Now can he get this fourth stone? He's giving himself a knock on the head. He knows he's got all the ability. Just took a little too long. Unable to have the time to lift all four. So still those little question marks in the head when you're coming back from injury. It is super, super tough. But this event was all about Kieliszkowski. Mateusz Kieliszkowski was on a completely different level at this event today.
I can't even describe it. It was so far ahead of everybody. And it was just ridiculous. But it was awesome to watch. And I hope everybody that's watching at home, you enjoyed that as well, as I did.
Absolutely, both of us. It's amazing when an athlete's so good at an event like that, because we know 3 is hard. You know, some amazingly strong guys here only managing 3. A couple of the guys getting 4 of these stones. That's incredible. And then to do all 5, that is just world class. And then on top of that, you have him that makes it look easy. You know, there's not many other strongmen on the planet that could have done something like that today.
You know, there are possibly a few that, but I don't think anybody could have beat that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's guys that can do it, but to do it so easy and so well, you know, it's an amazing performance. Anyway, let's bring you the overall scores. And currently, Mateusz Kieliszkowski is on 80 points in first place. I think Tristan Hoth is in second on 72.5. Apologies for me being slow, guys, but this just isn't in order. So I think it's Andrew Burton on 68.5 in third. So those 3 still holding on to the top 3. Shane is going to come and have a chat with us. He's on 47.5 points. Rongo Keane just behind him on 46.5. So it's very close in that middle pack, and there's still lots to fight for tomorrow. We're going to talk to Shane Flowers. Shane, come here, buddy. Amazing result in event 1 today, where you absolutely, or event 2, sorry, where you smashed that throw. You could see on this zone event here, the nerves were kicking in with the bicep. How are you feeling? How's the body held up?
Scariest thing I've ever done. But it's okay. Yeah. I am in one piece, yeah. Just trying to build that confidence back, you know. And these conditions, picking up natural stones, this event's probably claimed a lot of biceps in the past. I just need to get over that hurdle. I can pick up Atlas stones with tacky, no problem, in great conditions, but you know, it's my first, hopefully my last surgery. It's just a massive mental battle, but I'm happy to be here, you know. There was a time not too long ago that I was sat on my sofa thinking that maybe I should just pack it in. It's claimed a lot of money from me, time, effort, mental health, all that stuff. But, you know, I'm through the other side now, so I just need to keep on building.
Mate, you are far too good to give up. People watching back home have been super impressed with what you've done so far. I personally know how hard it is to come back from injuries, but I could see the nerves there. You know, you could see you were trying to keep the arms straight. You weren't trying to use the bicep, trying to use more hand strength to lift the stone. Exactly. I was saying to Magnus, it would have been what I was doing. I've torn both biceps. But the confidence to go and do it will only help you going forwards. You absolutely smashed today. 3 more events tomorrow. I know you've got some good ones to come. Go and rest up, get some sleep, and come back battling tomorrow in one piece, still fit and healthy. I was scared the way he was coming across there, but go smash it, man. Good stuff. Right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed day 2 of the Magnusson Classic. We are 6 events down. Bring in the main man once again, Magnusson. 2 days down. We've got 1 more to go. Tell us, what are the last 3 events that people can look forward to on day number 3?
On day number 3, tomorrow, we'll start with a hand-over-hand hoist pull. Or some people like to say arm-over-arm hoist pull. I introduced that for the first time last year. turned out to be a little bit too easy, too light. So hopefully we'll get it a bit harder this time.
By that he means impossible.
And then we have a deadlift. This is a different deadlift that I've done the 3 previous years. This is like a silver dollar deadlift. It's a box deadlift. And we'll start at 300. And this is actually for reps. And every time they finish a rep, we'll throw in 20 kilos. So every rep goes up 20 kilos until you can't do any more.
And the final event?
And the final event is the log medley. This is a real giant log medley. So these logs, well, like I said, were made by Richard Looney in Ireland. And the funny thing is, I asked him for logs. And he got me 2 logs, identical logs, which is the Jim Jacobo logs. Then I asked if he could do, then he asked actually, before I got him, if he could do a log in memory of John Paul Sigmarsson. And I said, yeah, of course. And he said, any, this is how you want to do it, or how you want it? I said, no, that's all up to you. And you've seen that log. It's a piece of art. It's beautiful. It's big. And it weighed originally 165 kilos, which was John Paul's best at the time. And then out of that, out of the same tree, he made a Magnus log, which was 150 kilos. And then he made a Richard Looney log, which was 120 kilos. So I got 5 wooden logs.
We're going to look forward to seeing these guys lift them tomorrow. We've got that to look forward to. Hope you've enjoyed day number 2 from the Magnusson Classic. Make sure you are back on Official Strongman for day number 3.
Magnusson, all of the athletes, all of you lovely people in the swimming pool. Thank you to all of the crowd. To Theodore, our newly crowned king of the camera over there. Thank you very much. You were magnificent. Thank you very much. To my wife, please, some music. Let's go. It's over. Thank you. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.